Simplifying expressions. Let's take a look at this expression noted here. 3a minus 5x minus x plus 4a plus 9. We have coefficients and we have a constant. The coefficients are the numbers that are adjacent to the variables. So what that shows is the number of those variables. So if I have 3a, I have a times a, which is 3a. So the 3, the 5, and I know it's not there, but there is a 1x because there's 1x noted. And the 4 are all my coefficients. And then we notice at the end there's a constant. The constant does not have a variable. This is really important as we go through this lesson. Next, let's look and see the terms that are similar, that look the same. So we have a 3a and we have a 4a. We're going to have to combine those terms as we would combine the 5x and the x. But before I continue, I'd like to rewrite this equation and draw shapes around the terms that are the same. And notice that when I do that, I'm going to include the sign in front. 3a minus the 5x minus x plus 4a plus 9. So things that are similar, I'm going to draw a similar shape. For instance, I'm going to put a triangle around my a terms. And I'm going to include the sign in the front. You'll see why in just a bit. Then I'm going to notice that I have 2 with the variable x. I'm going to choose a square, and I'm going to put a square around that term that looks the same. And then I have my constant at the end. I don't have any other constant, it's just the 9. So you could choose to do a shape around that or leave it blank. I'm going to go ahead and try to squeeze a little circle there. Kind of. There we go. Next, I'm going to combine the shapes that are the same. So notice I have 3a plus 4a. And I have negative 5x minus 1x. 3a plus 4a is 7a. And then negative 5 minus 1 is negative 6. And I'm going to write negative 6x. And then I have my plus 9. And then I'm just going to combine them all together. So I have 7a minus 6x plus 9. All right, let's try another one. This is negative 6b plus 9y plus 3 minus 5b minus 7 plus 2y. I'm going to go ahead and rewrite this big so I'm able to write the shapes around or draw the shapes around it. Negative 6b plus 9y plus 3 minus 5b minus 7 plus 2y. So I'm going to notice all the terms that are similar. I notice the b term, the y term, and I notice that we have a couple of constants. So I'm going to do triangles around my b's. And again, I'm going to include the sign in front. That sign in front tells me what to do. And then I'm going to draw squares around my y terms. Again, you could draw any shape you like. And then I'm going to do circles around my constants. I have a 3 and a negative 7. So combine things that look the same. So I have a negative 6b minus 5b. I have a 9y plus a 2y, and then I have a 3 minus 7. So I'm going to combine this. Negative 6 minus 5 gives me negative 11b. 9y plus 2y gives me 11y. And 3 minus 7 gives me negative 4. And then just combine them all together. So I have a negative 11b plus 11y minus 4. And you're done.